that background as we go. It's my turn to do the thing. The Brackenhold Tribute. A Hydra slain, signs of the for. Brackenhold Tribute. Hydra slain, signs of the first world discovered.
Oh,
The
shit.
Royal Expedition
Autocorrect,
ventured.
sorry.
I don't know what it corrected into there. The Royal Expedition ventured deeper into the lush hunting grounds this week, where the land itself seemed almost impossibly vibrant. Towering vegetation, oversized wildlife, and an overwhelming abundance of life greeted the explorers. As you thought about which of the three targets, you guys decided on the croc-killing creature, the Kruth. Dizzy did some water scrying magic that basically used the rivers and the creeks and was able to scout out a significant portion of the valley. Seen signs of possible cruise passing or a nest where the river kind of split along the creek. He identified some strange algae bloom and like foam on the water surface. Continuing along that way, he was using the water to scry. He's seen elk, some bears, and ultimately a waterfall where he thinks the algae might be coming from. After ending a spell, you guys progressed deeper into the hunting grounds, and it didn't take long before you guys heard the howling or crying of the Aldori sisters of need. You weren't far, you rushed to their aid, and you guys found the women desperately fending off a fearsome Hydra. One already collapsed on the ground, but the battle turned out to be rather swift. Willow using a lot of fire and Aldrich severing heads left and right. Oak did some awesome haste and slow on the creature as well, and you guys quickly overcame it. The Aldori sisters, recognizing that they had been very saved, graciously surrendered the claim to the Hydra and returned to the hunting barge. Before departing, however, they offered a valuable prize, a bit of information, a patch of winter wolf fur. Its presence is kind of troubling evidence that a mysterious predator the group once faced, known as the Howl of the North Wind, might still stalk these lands. Breath. Continuing their expedition, the party encountered a circle of bears gathered solemnly around one of their fallen kin. Closer examination, Oak sensed an unmistakable resonance with the First World. The dead bear's tongue and teeth were stained with a deep violet, hinting that some sort of corruption had taken hold or poisoned this creature. This led to a discussion of the enigmatic demigod-like creatures known as the Eldest, powerful beings to rule the First World. Many names were thrown out with some lore. Count Renalk, Imbrex, Mogd, I don't know how to say that one. Ragadan, Sheikah, the Green Mother, the Lantern King, and the Lost Prince. Whether one of these entities is perhaps responsible for the corruption is remains to be seen. You guys press forward towards the Great Waterfall. You guys came into a valley where you've seen decaying trees that had even large watermelon-like fruit that were even stranger and unable to tell their origin, possibly thinking that they were also from the First World, perhaps. You guys seen another tree that had numerous axe and dagger marks and boot prints surrounding its base, signs that someone else was here before you. The hunt has begun to reveal a mystery far greater than dangerous beasts alone. Something from beyond the natural world has taken root in the hunting ground, and whatever force is responsible has already drawn the attention of others. Yep, had to do some little improv in there. It's all good. It's cool. I like it. And I think right where we ended is you guys were at this like first little baby waterfall, and Dizzy wanted to do some additional scouting and was casting Fly on himself and was going up with Oh, telescope? What do you
Yes,
got?
I think Willow had a
Eyeglass?
like a good
Yeah,
spyglass. Yeah.
he's got my good spyglass.
Pause it. Are here. Busy. You take flight. Spyglass. How high up you going?
Am I supposed to be on a scene on the Stolen Lands?
Looks
Again?
like you.
Get over here.
Thank you.
Maybe like 100 feet. I don't know exactly how tall the trees are, but I want to be like above any of the trees so that I can.
All right. The trees are not that. I mean, maybe 40, 50 feet are like some of the highest ones. If you go, up the ridge up here is probably about 20 feet higher. So highest trees are maybe 70 feet or so up on top of the waterfall.
Yeah, so maybe like 100 feet. I have 5 minutes of flight, so shouldn't be an issue to
Not at all.
make it back down.
Up you go. And first thing you see is the hunting grounds is a beautiful valley. I mean, it is green, vibrant. You can see dozens of different types of birds flying all around the treetops. As you kind of pan and spyglass in each direction. Besides the obvious stuff that may stand out to you, what specific details are you looking for? Where are you looking? Where are you focused?
I guess we know that there's some sort of parasitic thing that's infecting stuff around, right? We saw it with the bears to the south. Yeah. I guess, do I notice any, like, patterns of, like, where it might be spreading from where I am? Like, or,
This immediate valley that you guys are in, you guys were at the bottom of a ravine, lying basically what was 20 feet below the cliff tops to the north and south. You're now up above those, looking all around. You were also looking at a cascading waterfall towards the west end, and on the shores, you guys seen swaths of these strange-looking dead plants, that dozens of rotting, withering fruits the size of watermelons that you or Oak, I think, did a first world lore check or a nature check, and confirmed that these fruits or plants are otherworldly as well. But as you fly up and you look, give me a perception check. About 1,000 feet to the south of you, you're up above some of these cliffs that you previously were passing through in the valley. You see a large green flying creature, maybe not hovering, but flying quickly, like about 10-15 feet above the treetops, and it dives back in quickly, like like a swooping attack pattern. With a 28 and with the spyglass, you were certain you seen something like flailing behind in one of its talons.
okay. Wait, which direction was that?
Way to the south, down here somewhere, maybe. Oh, you're on the wrong.
Okay, just to the south is fine. You don't have to pull me to the scene. But, okay. Noted. I'll show that.
Now looking up above and down the waterfall, there's a specific tree that has a strange foliage, and you remember looking at it and kind of like studying its beauty. It's like there's this big, large tree that's dying and it has all these fruits on it, but you see something like moving within its tree tops, like leaves shuddering and shifting also.
I will.
Up and scout, just in so like a little 1 minute that you're gone. Everyone just holding tight. The model.
Yeah.
Alright, he's only gone a minute, minute and a half maybe, and he's back now.
I will share my observations with the group. What do you think we should do?
Those are the hunters, I'm guessing, of handling that other beast that flies?
The wyvern? It's supposed to be green.
I suppose they fight it from within its talons.
Is that how you fight them?
I mean,
It's a bold tactic indeed.
Do you know how lucky your group is that none of you have thus far been successfully grabbed by a wyvern? All the dice rolls and every attempt have been dreadful.
I have so many feats and ancestry things to like say nope to being held for this character because I know that I am like a little piece of popcorn chicken.
All the way back to when Aldrich claimed his sword, you guys fought your first one. I think it tried 3 times to grab people and missed every time, and then
It
had
ran
a
away.
I mean, it's terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're fine, right? I mean, they're professionals. They do this all the time.
There was 4 of them.
3 of them.
Maybe.
Ouch. Well, we have to assume that they are doing well, or competent in their task at least.
Or they'd be
Yeah.
screaming, you know, like the sisters. I'm sure they're fine.
We can always help them out when we're done with our targets.
Alright.
So speaking of which, down the river, it looks like it's that our target's not quite this way.
Yeah, we can turn around and head back, and maybe to the north. I saw some things that could be our target.
How far north?
Or just past the bend in the river.
I see. Of course,
Oh.
this corruption does not make me feel any better.
Willa just clambers back up on Morty's back. Well, lead the way.
The moment you climb up on Morty, and Morty takes a few clip-clop steps, you kind of look back behind yourselves up over this ridge. You guys can hear snapping of trees and rustling of violent leaves, and this dead tree doesn't animate, but there was like something living, coiling with almost like near perfect camouflage. You guys are looking from a distance. As you're getting closer, I'm gonna pause real quick because it moves.
People are moving.
I was moving one square at a time, so
Your 20-foot tall, multi-headed Venus flytrap-like creature surges forward off the cliffs of the waterfall, heads, and it seems like it's honed in on the biggest creature that was around it. The moment Morty started to move, it sensed something on the ground, and just it's the biggest animal here it came to life on.
It's a fucking plant hydra.
The plant hydra. We're gonna
Well,
fight every type of hydra there is.
Screenshot this so I don't forget for notes. Kingmaker, plant, hydra. You can't
As you've seen this, oh, I didn't move it. Oak and Dizzy, as you guys seen this thing rise up, you guys could have moved as close as you did, or perhaps not. Your choice.
Oh, I'm good here.
I'm along for the ride with Morty, apparently.
All right, so Oak, someone's not on the Nish at Aldrich. No, but Oak looks like you're going first. I don't think anyone's beaten a 38.
Nah, not even with a natural 20.
I think that. Alright, so it is a plant.
This definitely looks like a very vibrant, humongous plant. Mm-hmm. What could go wrong?
Fireball. It looks like it burns.
It did make it save, so it's going to take half damage. But even the fire, it pulls a lot of its rearing heads back. You're seeing the fire raise up around it. It's a massive creature, and you do it hisses and coils, and you see a lot of its leaves that you would have thought escaped the blast still start to singe and smoke.
And I'm yeah. I'm back.
I'm gonna assume it didn't like that.
So I'm coming back, and that's my turn.
They're under tiles now. Hold on, I'll put him right back where he is. I want to fix the fire. Alrighty. That was your whole turn. Oak brings us to the fly trap. Oh, that's a new thing. Due to its size and its maneuverability, it doesn't face any difficult terrain climbing down off of the ledge. It only comes so far. Fire burning heads all rearing up. It moves about that far, Dizzy. You can see it's just looking for anything close now. It's all on fire and singeing. You definitely got close and got its attention off of Morty. But you are now what looks like a snack to it. He moved. He's going to bite you with a leaf. This creature has improved grab. So it's part of a hit, does not require an action. He just grabs you for free. You take 21 points of damage. Half of that is you feel like this acidic poison start to burn through you. It's a very, very hungry plant. Attempts a grapple. But it doesn't just do it for you, it hits it for free. Oh. I don't know why I grappled as you.
You rolled ass.
Grabbed, sir. So it moved, it bit, and Dizzy. He's going to attempt to now swallow you whole. So it did attack, and then it grabbed. Improved grab by attempt. Improved grab does not count towards its multiple attack. So even as it goes to grab you whole, or swallow you whole here, it's only going to be at -5. Have you found a way to simplify that on like grab checks, by the way?
Adding the -5.
Oh no.
Or
Oh.
doing any athletic
On
check
MEP.
-5.
MAP, you can click -5. MAP, the basic action macros.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm empty.
Oh yeah, I see.
You don't see much because in one swift move, this thing lunged forward. You looked back to see Morty. Morty looked at you, and you heard, "Bah!" And you look up, and this maw of teeth and poison envelops you, and you guys just see Dizzy just disappear, swallowed whole.
Oh, fuck. I warn them all the time. We're too small and tasty.
And then Dizzy. Go ahead, Aldrich, do your turn there.
Alright. Honorable rage.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so Dizzy, as he swallows down and you get like bit again and pushed down, it's gullet a little bit. You do take more bludgeoning and poison damage. Another 20 points of damage.
Last action, I moved. And then last action, I will do intimidating glare.
Holy shit. Sonic Beam! Aldrich, as you yell at this thing and give it the evil eye and face and just in full rage, you don't seem to have had much effect on the creature. Give me a warfare lore. Oh, you don't have warfare lore. I thought you did. I'm gonna give me a survival then. And that will bring us to you raged, you moved, you glared.
Yep.
The way this thing reacted, its many heads, its plant mentality, you've seen similar creatures just be kind of like completely be unaffected. This thing is mindless. Mindless and hungry.
Gotcha.
Alright, Dizzy Sir. It's very dark. You're slowed one as part of being swallowed whole. Your fly spell is still up, and it shows remaining, I guess it automatically applied holding breath.
Yeah, the holding breath is cool. I guess I will spend my first action trying to escape. Here we go. Oh. And then my last action, because I'm slowed, I will try and heal myself in there.
Oh, that is so cool. I like those updates. That is new.
Oh, you reduce your remaining area by 2.
If you attack
I-
casting spells, yeah.
I was under the impression just opening your mouth really messed you up. That's nice.
If you attack it, you reduce your remaining area by 2 instead of 1. So I think every round you reduce it by 1, but if you do anything aggressive, it's down by 2.
That's my turn.
It says if you speak, including casting a spell.
Yeah, I think it's if the casting a spell has verbal, right?
Yeah, I don't really think it has those traits anymore. So a lot of things I don't. Yeah, it just seems like no spells have verbal, really.
It's you focusing. You got to do a little prayer, a little incantation, something.
It's manipulate.
Yeah, it's part of the manipulate. Yeah.
Yeah, if you attempt to manipulate action, is a part of it.
Yeah.
So Dizzy, Morty gets one for free, right?
He does. He will be able to move up, but not attack.
I think he would do that instinctively. See you disappear and just try to run as fast as he can and try to pummel into this thing or whatever you want to. I don't know. You would emphatically, command him. But Maya, you're up. You don't necessarily your advantage. You can't really see Dizzy disappear, but you see like an urgency and panic on Aldrich's face, and
I'm assuming the worst.
yep.
But I can still see the monster. I mean, he's kind of big, and then that little cliff is a.
Yeah, you know what? I'd say you can see that happening. It bit down on Dizzy, raised its head up in the air to kind of like swallow him down easier, and you just see Dizzy disappear inside this thing's mouth.
Maya's gonna try and rip kind of a hole into this thing to try and see if I can make a passage to get Dizzy free. She will cast a spell. Short strike. Followed by amped phase bolt. I gotta target this creature. So as she reaches out her hand and does an incant. Oh, Jesus, this poor thing. The bolt or the effect is actually not really visible. You see the impact on the creature itself, but you don't actually see the bolt is actually invisible all the way into impact. Did I actually roll double damage? It did not.
I would just take. I just take double. This force blast of psychic energy just hits this thing right in its torso, and you see all of the mouths kind of stagger and kind of almost cough. If you can see a plant cough for a second. Dizzy, give me another escape for free here as part of that crit. As you see an opening as this thing opens its mouth, and its gullet that you're down in kind of opens up a little bit. It's slick with poison and saliva, and you just get no grip and whee! There's no penalty there for that free thing, is it?
Yeah. Well, I won't get another freebie until my next turn, I guess.
Oh, there you go. Sure. Willow, you're up.
Yes, I was seeing if I had something to help, but I have stab.
Make a bigger hole.
Oh, the flaming forks are going to be so good, right?
One would hope. Willow's going to try and identify where-ish Dizzy is to try to carve open an opening for him.
He's probably about 10 foot down one of these heads next. You can see a little bulge there, a Dizzy apple in the giant fly trap.
Alright.
So, how I'm going to rule this, because I already know what you're thinking. Person on the inside can rupture. Basically, if a single attack does piercing or slashing damage from the inside. The rupture damage is 17. I'm going to require you to do double that from the outside.
Cool. So I have abilities that I have not really used yet. One of them is Graceful Leaper.
Maybe I had no idea what you were going to do.
Noting the open maw that Dizzy may have traveled into, Willow is going to try to join him.
Oh shit. DM, off guard condition.
Just leap right on in there.
I'm going right in.
Right when it's all like, you just jump right in his mouth.
This is excellent. Willow, get another hero point for tonight. You alley-oop, leap off of Morty's horns. He just was rearing down and thrusting upward, but didn't quite get the range to make an attack there. You gracefully run up his horn as he lifts upward and kick flip, and you guys see Willow disappear down the same gullet that Dizzy was down. And it is dark. Willow, you are also going to get the swallowed whole condition.
Okay. Rather be swallowed whole than in pieces.
As you slowed as at the start of your turn, you have less actions. You...
Alright. And as I like dive in, I'm like, Daisy, I'm coming.
Oh, there's a slide right down the. Its mouth is up, and it's a saliva poisonous filled chasm right now. You slide right down, and it squeezes as it senses your presence and a new thing inside there. You have 2 actions left.
I have 1 action left.
Oh, 1 action left, yes, and you are swallowed whole.
Oh, technically I don't. High jump was 2. I didn't know I would get slowed.
Slow doesn't apply until the start of your turn, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. But you do take 16 points of damage. Most of it's poison inside this thing's mouth and throat. And that's not Disney. That's Willow's damage.
Yeah, but it's not letting me take it because you targeted him.
Alright, hold on.
I can just take 16 off, so that would bring me to 70. I just can't make a save. If there's
Because
this
I gave you a swallowed whole off of Dizzy's attack. You took 16 damage?
I did.
Alright, so that leap was 2 actions then, you're saying.
Yes.
What was your first action?
That was it.
Oh, yeah, you got 1 left.
Gale break.
And that's my turn.
Alright, now let me just read this real quick. Let me do a little DM tomfoolery. I don't think so. I think you're good. Sure. Weapons of light last revolve. Perfect. Yeah, I think I like this. You guys are both small folk. You cut an opening big enough for a small person. And you rupture it from the inside with a heroic leap and a stab on the inside. I think you and Dizzy are free.
Huzzah!
Willow's just gonna be like grinning, all super gross. Probably part of her skin's all steaming a little bit from the poisonous insides. So I'm not on
Thank you.
Dizzy anymore.
Yeah, you'd be right next to it there. That's the end of Willow's turn. Dizzy right there. You're not grabbed anymore either. Okay. Oak, you're up.
Yeah, I've been debating what I want to do because I feel like trying to hit this thing is going to be difficult. Like physical hitting. Well, maybe not. YOLO, I'm a dinosaur. Can I use an action to put Aldrich on my back?
Yeah. Now Aldrich's gonna go after you, so he'll have to get off your back. To move. But yeah, you ever
Oh,
move?
yeah, I wouldn't be able to run
You
him
could
up there.
lower your head, and if Aldrich's willing, he could kind of jump and on top of your head there.
Yeah, nah, because I wouldn't be able to drive him up to the. Alright, I'm gonna 2 actions to become a dinosaur and run up this way. And that's my turn.
Big thundering footsteps. You see little water ripples on the water to the right of you. Flytrap's turn. Yeah. How far are you away? This is perfect. What can you do? What can you do? Dizzy, you still have fly spell up. Just reminded of that. He's going to use a hungry flurry. It makes 4 leaf strikes, all at -2, each against a different target. He has a reach of 15 feet, so he's going to hit each and every one of you. Dizzy, Morty, and Oak.
This thing wants me.
It's good to be wanted. Ouch, critical hit.
Nice. Oh my god. Those are almost all maximum. 58 points of damage there, Dizzy.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Willow, it is hungry, pissed, burning, leaves are on fire. You take... Oh, wait a minute. Was that Morty?
It says me, but the damage is going to Morty. I don't know what's going on. So,
Yeah.
the damage above the 58 is aimed at me, and not.
Yeah, you targeted Willow with my damage and Morty with
What
Willow's
the heck?
damage.
Why'd you just give me more damage?
Hold on. Alright, hold on. I don't know how you switch targets. I guess I switched. I was being a little too quick. Alright, Dizzy. 40 points of damage. Crit Willow. Sorry if the number's changed.
I'm pretty sure Dizzy's okay with the number changing.
Yeah.
That's actually, I feel like,
We were
what.
both good, yeah.
46. And then I still have to hit Morty, right? I gotta attack
Yes.
Morty. Here we go. Yeah, I was being a little too quick on my... 21 to Morty, and then Oak. With its original prey, this thing's mindless and hungry. So Dizzy, you intervened. It now has one of these big, massive maws on Morty. And he's going to use a free action to try to grab him. Why am I rolling your dice? Hold on.
Well, you just rolled as Morty.
You guys are impressed by this creature's strength as Morty is bitten on like his back near his saddle, and he gets raised up into the air. He's grabbed. So we use 2 actions to do the Hungry Flurry, a free action to do a grab. This thing has 1 action left, and he's going to try and swallow Morty whole. It has to do that +5. Morty disappears into this thing's gullet. It can hold a large creature, and Morty is swallowed whole.
Okay, so I'm just the way I'm reading it. Improved grab. The trigger is the monster's last action was a successful strike that lists improved grab in its damage entry.
Which is its only attack. Leaf.
I can only see this small thing that you shared, so.
Here, I'll link it to you. I'm not. It has. Yeah, I posted it in Kingmaker discussion. That's its only attack. Is leaf. The reach of 15.
Okay. So I can't see that. I just seen the little text that's up there, and that's not in what you shared, the Hungry Flurry.
No, Fly Trap makes 4 leaf strikes, all at -2, each against a different target. Oh! I need to re-roll the Swallow Whole because it's at -10.
Is it?
Yeah, but the multiple attack penalty doesn't increase until after all of its attacks are made, so...
Yeah. Oh yeah, -10 is the max.
Yeah.
I did leaf.
Leaf. Did 4 leaves.
Oh.
Nope. Morty's horns get caught just in the right position and almost like start to pierce the creature, and it cannot get Morty down its gullet. Alright. Glad you made me look back at it a little further into things. But yeah, Hungry Flurry, all 4 attacks are only at -2, but then it goes full map for the rest of its stuff. Technically, I don't even know if Morty would be grabbed. Let me try to grab it again. Okay, I feel better. Did it slightly out of order, but... First time ever having one of these creatures, guys. Sorry. Aldrich, you're up.
Aldrich's gonna move. Can I share this space here?
That's as far as you can go.
25.
Do you leap up on top of Morty?
Nope. I will go here. And then
Morty's grabbed.
use lunge.
Oh, you know what? Morty is grabbed right now, so you can be there. Morty's...
That's what I thought. I thought he was being eaten. Wasn't he?
You're good. You're good. Yeah, he's not swallowed whole, but he is grabbed. You're fine.
What's my hero point? Use it early. Yeah, I think it's the last week.
Oh, Willow may use opportune backstab. Aldrich, you do 27 points of damage to this thing. As you come in and slice into it, one of the heads is just immediately there, ready to retaliate. As you hit this thing, it makes a leaf strike right back at you. This thing don't fuck around. Willow, go ahead and do your damage. Aldrich, you take 46 points of damage as this thing just bites onto you as well, and it tries to hold on. Let me take Willow's damage here. Oh, fail just barely there. The thing bites you, and as part of its thing is quick capture. If it hits, it can try to do. If it hits, oh fuck! If it hits, I think you're just grabbed. Doesn't say no grapple; it just says you're grabbed. All right, you have the rest of yours out. You have one more action.
Yes. Yeah.
It makes an attack, right? It makes a leap. If
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hit. I critical him actually.
How do I? Can I ungrab myself? Is there like a?
There's an
control,
escape.
right?
Yep. You target it and then use the basic action macro and escape athletics, or you can use the. Oh, that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be map, though, still.
Yeah, it does. It has the attack thing, so because you've already swung at it, it's kind of like a little harder to escape.
Yeah.
You got one? I mean,
Can I attack it while I'm grabbed?
yeah.
Alright, I'm just attacking it.
I'm pretty sure you just get a little.
Okay, so-
You're just off guard, so you get a little negative.
Yeah, perfect. Dizzy.
Dizzy, you're up, good sir.
I had to reload. Can you pull me back to the scene? I'm on the map. Sweet. I guess we'll start off with Morty. Morty will try and headbutt his way out of here with his strike. Misses. I'm gonna fly away. And then guess I just gotta go with electric arc. That's not a lot of damage.
Oh, it sounded nice.
It sounded nice, but it's not a lot of damage.
Oh.
It's my turn. We're
my-
just doing okay in there.
No, this is
Give me a
tricky.
free perception real quick before Maya goes right there. I don't want to miss a detail. Perception check real quick. You see like a strange shadow like over here on this side. It's hard to tell. You didn't do well on your roll there, but not like a person or anything, but just the way the water's falling over. It's like extra dark, meaning there's something more there, or something hidden. Maya, you're up.
Maya's gonna concentrate on a ring that she's wearing that has the holy symbol of Abadar on it. As she focuses, she's gonna try and drain her bonded item to recast the spell.
Oh,
And she will cast Fireball. I'm gonna try and cast it so I don't actually hit any of my teammates.
what? Do it.
Haley.
Singed from Aldrich's face there.
Oh, there is eyebrows singed, yes.
Say. As the fireball detonates, and mostly hit a lot of the waterfall, there's an incredible amount of steam. The whole top of the cliffside there just envelops in this explosion of air and steam and mist, and many of the fly traps' heads are engulfed in flame and singeing. This thing is dying. So you got one left, Maya?
I'm not really hating this spot.
Oh, Willow, you're on deck.
I feel like my gang up. Maybe it's there. I just don't see it.
Maya will move closer.
Alright. Willow is going to do a flurry of stabs. Starting with the head, leaf, mouth thing that has Morty. And you put him down right now, alright? He ain't food. A 19 and it's just a hit. This guy's gonna be impossible to crit.
AC, he doesn't hit higher ACs than
That
that.
fire, though.
I guess you gotta get a 40 to crit him.
Yeah, that was a miss.
Nat 20. 30 points of damage. Alright, hold on.
Okay. That's why I missed,
Severing
because he
your
died.
head off of more, stabbing it and twisting your fork in deep, and the fire just burns all along the maw and I'm gonna say gullet again. I also have to describe a big neck-like thing. I think of a dragon's snake, abdomen, whatever. It's dead.
Its throat.
Yeah, it's throat. Plant throat. Dang, 64 XPs from this one thing. Dizzy, you being up the Green Mother, even Oak, you guys have seen plenty of fly traps, even giant varieties. This thing was something else.
This seems like associated to whatever is bringing the First World stuff here.
Perhaps or benefiting from it. It's hard to say, but you seen a giant fly trap like creature behind the witch's house.
Mm-hmm.
It was big man sized. This thing was big enough to eat Morty.
I'm sure
No,
this.
it didn't.
I'm sure this counts. Grab one of those heads, and
Put it in your pocket?
I mean, we could. Where's the other head at?
It's in my
Hydra
pocket.
head.
All right, put it in your pocket, I
A bag of
guess.
colding. Oh, do you have a bag of colding?
I do. Yeah, I can put it in there.
Wouldn't you be the head holder?
Sure.
This place is filled with abnormally mutated creatures.
Chill out on the video.
Everything is so much larger and more fierce, more ferocious.
I wish we could figure out how to cleanse it somehow.
It seems to be affecting a large swath of this land. I don't know if there's a singular means of its corruption or making the barriers between these two planes thin.
Now that you guys
I've never seen
are
anything like it.
this close to the waterfall, everyone can give me a perception check. We're looking for 28. Dang. Dang.
I did want to go investigate the shadow you pointed out. I was just treating my wounds first.
You perhaps mentioned some suspicious stuff, but underneath and around this creature, like I'll move here away a little bit as you guys are like chopping off the head and doing medicine. You notice a few more boot prints. Well, almost like they walked right into this direction. Right in this vicinity.
Blueprints.
Yeah, you guys should go on grab tones.
I wonder if there's some kind of something under the waterfall. Cool. Oh, it worked.
Dizzy, as you enter this space behind the waterfall and start to see more, you see tiny cracks in like the cavern wall, but where there should be seeming or just darkness, you see a green light. In some places, a purplish light like peering through.
I'll pop right back out and say, looks like there's some kind of cave in there.
Daisy. My friend.
Yes.
Could I get you to maybe help stop the acid from eating the rest of my flesh? Just a little bit. Because I think I'm starting to see bone a little bit over here.
I think he treated you already.
He didn't. He did
No,
him and Morty.
I did myself and Morty, and then
Good debuff.
took a wander.
Critical success.
Yeah, I have the debuff. I can't do um, the immunity. I have the immunity, so I can't have treat wounds.
Oaks gets 35, and then Oak gets
Your wounds were
25.
treated in the past
Oh,
hour?
thank
Is that-
When we fought the Hydra, which I don't think
Hmm.
was that long ago.
Probably not.
An hour.
Sure. Okay. Cleared. Boss says it's good.
You guys didn't run here. I mean,
Wait,
you,
why am I only do it once?
you slowly, docked here. You observed the bears for a while.
Uh,
I'm a person again.
there you go. Oops.
That'll do the trick.
Now can we check out the cave?
What's got you excited today?
Near-death experience.
He's getting used to. Yeah, he's getting used to going into confined spaces. He's got a taste for it.
Anyone else going behind the waterfall?
Yeah, I will.
That's what those arrows mean. I seen the arrows underneath the waterfall, and I didn't know what that meant.
Do I get healed by the living or whatever?
Possible
Is that like an AoE?
transition.
No, but I could
Okay.
do another round of treatment.
No, I'm fine.
Push the 100.
I'm missing some, but I'm pretty good. I'm just curious. I can never tell like who you're healing sometimes. With like the cornucopia. Like they show targets sometimes, but that one doesn't. I don't know.
Cornucopia is the berries. He's almost always healing Morty with those.
I see.
Yeah, I meant to have him targeted with them, but I must have untargeted him for some of them.
Those are his good boy berries.
Yes.
Treats.
So you all kind of slowly filter in behind the waterfall. There is a quietness, a serenity inside here. Still hear the rushing waterfall, the creek flowing. All along the walls, like I said, described in the Disney, you can see like cracks and seams, which would normally be natural spots in caves, but filled within are these tiny little fragments and glimmering lights of almost every color of the rainbow.
Do I see any signs of like something that would have been coming and going from here?
Being on guard for other humans traveling or humanoid figures, there are all of you at one point in time, just in this 20 feet, I've spotted signs of some sort of passage. Another boot print, rocks that have been kicked or scuffed, disturbing a dust trail. You see what looks like a willow over there in a corner. You find what looks like someone like emptied or tapped out a pipe on the cave wall, like tobacco that's just weeks old, maybe. Oak, the colors get even more vibrant, and in the center of this room you see a circle of fungi, precious gemstones that have been like lost their luster and turned to dust. Sacred berries and tree clippings that have kind of like decayed or died. The colors and the cracks are so much more vibrant here. There's motes of light that float in the air. Parts of the ceiling, which is only about 12 or feet high or so, there's a big enough spot, a light, and occasionally you see that light flicker into a form of reality. You see a luscious forest and like a river that flows to a waterfall, but the river and waterfall are going up, dumping into what looks like a sky of perfect, like, cerulean blue liquid. And then there's like a perceptive change, and up by that lake is a tall meadow grass with these butterflies that are a foot in diameter fluttering all over the place. And you see it close and shrink a little bit just as you're watching it, and it kind of heals, and the scar kind of becomes normal cave wall.
Okay.
Give me a nature check. Dizzy, you too. Anyone an expert in nature? Arcane can roll it. And actually, anyone with primal spellcasting, as you enter this room, you regain your highest spent spell slot.
Oh, fancy.
DC was 30 on a dot. You two being primal spellcasters, and there being crossovers with the first world, there's a bit of sensitivity that both of you hear. What you think this is a breach scar. A first world breach scar can occur when basically the material plane and the first world are worn thin by like an overuse of conjuration magic, a malfunctioning portal between two realms, or like magical erosions. And incredibly rare, but not necessarily natural, and most of the time they heal over weeks or months, which is exactly what you seem to be witnessing. And Oak, Dizzy, and Maya here in this circle, you see the remains, spent materials, footprints. Some powerful ritual was done right here, powerful enough to create a breach scar.
This was their intent, then.
Is their intent or just a side effect?
Side effect of another ritual?
I'll like bend down and sort of look around. Does it look familiar at all to me what kind of ritual they might have been doing?
It's called a breach scar.
Breach scar. Sorry, I wiped for that same question. I'm gonna use. Let me check the DC here. Oak. There's previous stuff. So Oak's 37 is enough to actually critically succeed on a previous roll that I'm going to tie into this here. It is a divine ritual. There doesn't seem to be any additional remaining evidence to reveal more.
Okay.
Which, Dizzy, gives you a little insight, because the first world doesn't do a lot of divine rituals. There doesn't seem to be anything else to discover. Dizzy, you also, going that far into the room, will re-get your highest spell slot back.
It's in a long time, so there's no way it's connected.
A long time from since what?
Well, remember the thing that I said that we don't talk about, we don't sell it, we don't look at it, we don't talk about it until we figure out how to destroy it? Something awfully powerful and corrupted made it. And I was wondering if maybe this had something to do with it, but I mean, hell, we've had that ring for months now, and y'all are saying this spell scar, this ritual, it's only a couple weeks. So there ain't no way that's related.
Yeah.
I don't know why someone would want to use such a remote spot to create a ritual, and then why it would then create a scar between planes. Maya is genuinely perplexed and intrigued.
I mean, I don't know much about magic, but if I had to find a place and focus and do something, this is a pretty fucking nice place. Minus the
Yeah.
man-eater thing upstairs.
Well, I think that probably came later. But maybe we could follow the boot prints and it might lead us to some answers. I don't know how far we'll be able to follow them, but because they went from the cave to somewhere.
Yeah, I'm down for it. As long as it don't leave the hunting grounds, we are on a task here. We can separate once that's done and follow it further if need be.
We don't have to do it right this second. The prints aren't going anywhere, and he was here a couple weeks ago, so we can finish the hunt and then check the trail.
Some really cool psychic abilities that I want to start using. I should like start touching objects and seeing what kind of emotions are attached to them and the people who wield them, and it's just I have so many questions about that place.
So you guys linger around the waterfall. I just changed your scenes here.
Yeah, we're pretty much done there. I suppose we've gotten everything we can.
Goal site behind the waterfall. Might be somewhere you have to come back to. Or not. You guys are here for a game, a hunt. You know, it's your guys' choice how to handle them.
Yeah, well, we get more information later. We know what this place is.
Yeah. My suggestion would be we go try and find the thing we initially set out to hunt for the grand hunt, and then probably turn in our hopefully 3 heads at that point, and then if we want to pick up those boot prints we can. Maybe we will have to rescue someone who got taken by a wyvern. Who knows?
So you guys woke up at 4 a.m., got on the barge, and it was about a 5-hour boat ride up here. About 9 a.m., there was a 30 minutes to an hour. You guys basically started your hunt at 10 a.m. Because you did some, we'll say it's maybe like 12:30, 1 o'clock. Early afternoon at this point.
We eat our packed lunches on the go.
There's Oh, God, I'm just putting you guys on a clock. Just you guys are doing good. That's good. So back downriver and trying to pick up some tracks or trail of the cruise.
It sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Aldrich, the Lord, our King.
Yep. Let's do it. Got a competition win.
God wills it.
What was it? You guys coming down this side of the riverbank, I assume?
Yeah, that's probably better.
Yeah.
We already went down the other side. Go hang out with the bears.
An hour later, you can see a lot of the bears have dispersed. There are still a few there, but there's less. Traveling through this flowing tall grass, those herd of megalosauruses that you can see don't seem to be anywhere near immediate vision, probably close to a tree line or something. You guys are driving. I assume you guys are like stalking and hunt, like you're not rushing. Are you guys doing your exploration activity?
Tracking, half movement.
Yeah, I was doing this, not search. Track. I guess there may not be any tracks, so.
The vibrant nature of this valley is, I mean, there are tracks, but not necessarily what you're looking for. You see constant little tracks of the megalosauruses and smaller game, foxes and deer that seem to like come a lot up out of the tree lines and go for the water and head back. Continuing down, Dizzy, you seen the corpse of one of those big deers over here, like right as the tree line kind of met the riverbank.
This was what I saw that seemed like might be some big predator. Are there any?
Before you see it, and you can hear the flies and a decaying corpse of one of those megalosaurus creatures, like completely split open, rib cages separated, its insides all eaten away by scavengers. A lot of its bones are exposed at this point, but you guys looking at it? Give me a nature check. It seems weeks old, and you see much of it was eaten, but you see the flies. But Oak, you take particular notice, and you don't see any ants or very small insects actually eating the dead skin and rotting remains that still exist on the bones.
I do not see anything.
You do not. You see flies and maggots and things like that, but there's bits of wildlife that seem to be avoiding this corpse still.
Can I take a look at it?
Yeah, you just did. I mean, you just did a 31 roll, and it's a week's old corpse, and a lot of the skin, like that you can see exposed, that you would be birds and other scavengers would have come and picked a lot of this away.
All right.
Within days, and a lot of it's still here, and its rib cage and stomach all looks like completely missing and like exploded almost. This doesn't look like what a predator would claim as a kill.
So what does it look like?
It died naturally.
It's kind of like the corpse that you found in the Hydra nest.
That was the
It looks a little bit like the bear corpse that you guys observed from
Yeah.
a distance.
Oh, okay.
These things, do they look like they're from the first world? So the first world feels more cheery and happy than this.
No, these are primeval specimen of deer called megalosauruses. No, they're not from the first world, though they may exist there.
I'm talking about the corruption and the chest burster stuff.
You guys at this point don't know what that is.
Yeah, I got it. I don't think it's from the first world, basically, is what I'm alluding to. Okay.
That's disgusting. Is there a sign of whatever came out of it? Is there a sign of it going anywhere? A trail of said parasite that, like...
These survival rolls.
Dragon. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, God, you guys are baller at that. Yes. About 20 feet away, you start to see big clawed footprints, but with your awesome rolls here, they don't start out. It almost looks like something quickly grew in a matter of seconds. And it took about 30, 40 steps. Churned mud is all you're really seeing. Deep, like, claw marks in a piece of wood that a creature passed here, weeks ago. It was large, probably 12, 15 feet long or so. But then it looks like it disappeared into the water. Yeah, the tracks were going this way, and it slips into the water.
Are there any pieces of flesh on this animal that are like remotely, like, not completely rotten? If that makes sense. Essentially, I want to try and chuck something in the river as like bait, like chum.
Sure.
Oh. That's better than my idea.
Were you gonna jump in the river? Because you could jump in the river if you want. I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah, I was gonna go crocodile mode and jump in and see what's good.
Pick up bait.
Maybe you'll go after my chum.
Yeah, or we can just use bait.
At the river edge here, you guys hear a whistling sound. Comes from across the river, several hundred feet to the south. You see several humanoids over here on this rock's edge. One of them is like in this lounge chair, and you can see like the glint of the sun catching something like glass, like a little reflection. And she lowers what looks like a spyglass.
No, it's them.
And you see, it's Anamine and her guards, and one of them are like giving her a foot rub right now, and she looks like she's dressed for the beach almost. Two of the other guards have heavy crossbows, like standing out behind her and are on guard.
Willow's gonna, like, look over and smile and wave and, like, blow her a little kiss, but through her teeth, she's like, I don't know why I really fucking hate her so much.
Yells out, "How's the hunt going? Did you kill anything?"
We got a lot of heads.
What is that thing you're looking at over there? It looks gruesome.
Alright, I'm done talking to her.
Because he didn't even engage and is like carving up the body.
It is gruesome.
If you find yourself on this side of the river, I have lots of fresh grapes and strawberries, and fine wine, and great sun lotion. It's made in Pitax.
I don't know why you're so mad, Willow. There's grapes.
We could use her as bait.
She's not gonna get a lot of points for any of that. Yeah, she could.
She's all sweetening her meat over there. She'd make great bait.
She's like shouting from like 700 feet away.
Is it that far away? Yeah, she's got a spyglass. Look at you. It's like that boat.
Does she have a megaphone too?
Probably. She seems the type.
Ezekiel!
Yeah, pretty much.
What's your name?
That's pretty much how Willow's feeling right now.
She does have bard stuff, but I don't see anything that's actually like
Thaumaturge.
thaumaturgy. Yeah, she does have prestidigitation.
There's a
close enough.
good one.
I'm sure there's something.
I don't know if Bard's good. Where is it?
Will is just gonna keep fake smiling and waving and be like, alright, let's keep going.
Let's just say she has a small loudspeaker. Megaphone, I meant.
She's on the king's coin. She's got the best of the best.
Well, that's a nice one. 10 miles. Good grief. Well, what's the plan here, group?
Let's see if I can throw something and get some of that fruit from here.
Oh, you did throw some meat in there, Dizzy, and you've seen it float down river, and you've seen what looks like small fish, like little sunfish, one maybe about 6 inches, 8 inches or so, are picking at it. You occasionally see a piece of it disappear. It fragments pretty quick as it, there's a current in the Gunjan River flowing out of the Tors. It flakes apart, and it does look like the fish are picking at it.
I guess we can head upstream a little bit more and see if we find anything. Does anyone has a better idea?
No, I'm slightly concerned
Mm-mm.
that we're gonna find this current problem evolved with the problem we're actively seeking.
Dizzy's looking like he's thinking very hard at what you just said to try and piece it together.
Yeah, I was
missed
just
you.
about to say, you see Oak counting on her fingers, trying to figure out what's going on.
She's gonna point to the hole. The fucking thing out of the hole, I think, I'm worried, has maybe mutated joint forces, fucking evolved the Kruth. I don't know if that's how that works. That's not my specialty, but it's a weird fear I have right now.
Is that how Dizzy thinks that works? That's not how I think Dizzy would think that's how that works, but maybe Dizzy knows better than I do.
With survivor roles previously, if one had a guess, it looks like a Kruth possibly climbed out of this thing. Based on the large reptilian claws, the 12 to 15 foot long length of the creature that was along the riverbank and disappeared into the water. Very, very large crocodilian lizard-esque shaped footprints.
I'm sure it's fine though. I don't know fucking flora, fauna, or all that. I'm not specialized in that field. I just know if it's edible or not. So I'm sure we're fine.
Yeah, everything else here has been pretty normal, so it's just a crocodile, I'm sure.
So obviously I can see this whole bit on the map, uh, but we can see this sort of opening here. Does this like, it seems like pretty heavy tree cover all along the river, and then there's like an opening here.
There. Yep.
Does it seem worth checking out, or from across the river?
It's hard to tell if that could just be a natural opening in the tree line, or the creature would have to be immense, cause a path like that. I mean, that's a big opening.
Alright, let's just follow the tracks where it leads. I'm sure we'll find it.
There's no tracks. It disappeared into the water about 30 feet from the corpse, but it was heading north when it first disappeared.
I see.
Oak, you want to jump in the water?
Yeah. What if it gets me?
Aldrin can just
right
take a.
about here. Dizzy, Willow, whoever's up front.
I'm with Morty on Morty with Dizzy, so I don't have a choice in where we are in the lineup.
Rougher. That makes that big a difference. 75 feet. You see a disturbance in like the riverbank. A lot of it's been like lowered and like kind of like churned up a little bit. You can see a post. Like an unnatural post. Sorry, maybe unnatural is wrong word. Something's been driven into the ground here. A wooden like mooring post, about a couple inches in diameter, driven deep into the riverbank, and there's nothing tied to it. You can see barely remains of like a campsite. Like a boat was here, drove this post into the ground. A group camped here. And investigating the area a little more, their footsteps go into the woods, and then after a few hundred feet, the nature, the density of the cover, wildlife, the tracks essentially disappear. Like maybe half a dozen folks were here, arrived by boat a few weeks ago.
That tracks
Use
with
this
the
to-
hunting party when they first came, right? To scout the area out?
They came from the hunting lodge. Same
Okay,
as-
so these people came from the north? Okay.
They use
Or
this stick
it's
to tie their
actually
boat to.
It's hard, but most of this river flows east-west. This particular curve has north-south, but when you're running 150 miles, 150 feet of north is nothing. But the other thing you guys see is at the very edge of the map here, a couple hundred feet into your vision, is this pile of brambles and curved like tree limbs all along the river. Like piles of sticks have been brought all along the river, and you see mud has been dug out along the river and kind of forms like almost like a cave mouth right at the river's edge, but going into like the river bank.
That looks like some sort of a nest.
It's like some sort of net. Does that make sense? Did I describe that?
Yeah, to me it did. I'm talking to the rest of the party, but
Yeah,
And it's
I agree
large.
with you.
It looks like I say curved brambles and like big trees, big and like 10, 15 foot long dead trees have been stacked over in piles, almost like creating like exactly like a nest, but it's along the river's edge, and like mud has been dug out, so it's almost like you're gonna have to go into a couple feet of water along the river to go into this thing.
If it is a nest, then we won't have to get very close before that thing's gonna probably come out. And I imagine this pole is here so that they could dock a boat or something so it wouldn't float away when they made inland, but I don't know what they were doing here.
Have we considered throwing a rock at the nest?
It's pretty far, but I guess.
Well, it's
We could-
almost the last time. It's all the way up here. So
Okay. We are not
Yeah.
this close as I thought.
move
Okay.
up over past the boat area was like right here, the mooring post.
Is everyone ready for a fight? If we anger whatever's nest this is?
I mean, I feel
I think
great.
so. We should probably try and draw it away from the water if we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I bring
And
and
if-
rage?
If we do approach the nest, I think we should do it from the land side and see if we can't create our own entry.
So you want to like go west and then come from the east?
If we can't, yeah, I would rather fight this thing on land than I would fight this in the water.
Yeah, I agree. Could always, yeah. Try and drive it onto the land.
I keep pulling the map
As-
over, trying to like reveal more map. I've done it like 5 times at least.
You guys are only about 75 to 100 feet away. Stealth kind of along the tree line here, just kind of observing the nest. That's where I got you guys with.
I think we should just move north straight and then see if we can approach. Yeah.
And you guys come up and around and basically are looking at a pile of fallen debris and trees that kind of make this pseudo arched half dome over the riverbed.
If we're ready, I think I can just maybe startle it.
I'm ready.
Or just use some cantrip magic to just see if we can lure it out. I'm just looking for a way actually to dig into it, but I don't think I have any applicable spells. I think just physically digging, if it doesn't come out, would probably be better.
I have ways to dig, but not prepared.
You got ways to make water or make water go elsewhere? Well, I guess.
Nope.
Mm,
What about undigging?
Dig.
would hydraulic push count towards that?
I mean, that's what I have for undigging.
Just if you ain't got something to help us dig, if there's a hole in the ground, I mean, generally, when we would have like moles and stuff, you just collapse their tunnels, and they always like they resurface for air, and then they have to redig from the top.
You had a strange childhood, didn't you?
No.
When in doubt, fireball.
When
I
in
will
doubt,
say-
fireball.
I have nothing related to what you're asking prepared, but I do have something that should make it a little less scary to fight in the water. Which
But when
it essentially we'll need to make a fortitude save to dive underneath the water, which maybe isn't that much safety, but if it's trying to pull someone under, I have something to do about it that might help, at least.
Such cool utility stuff.
Who has? Well, that's in the party treasure. That will. I mean, that will dig.
I wouldn't have brought that. Did
Twice
someone bring
per
that?
day.
So
The aeon still allows you to breathe in water. Also, just sitting in party treasure. But I think you have to attune to that. Invested.
Well, you guys are behind the nest.
Yeah, I think I'm just trying to startle the thing in the nest. I'm gonna use some reach meta magic on top of some cantrips to just kind of just shake the nest with some rocks, some scatter scree.
All right. What's everyone else doing? I say you guys have to necessarily do anything.
Just waiting around near Maya, just looking out to see if there's any sort of reaction from the river or the nest.
I'm just gonna try and poke the bear a little bit and just drop some stuff on it. It's 30-foot range, but I'm gonna extend that to 60 foot so that I'm not standing right by the nest when I'm doing this. Just cascade some rocks down on there and start destroying parts of the nest. See if anything's home.
Get some range here correctly. All right, you scatter the debris and shower it and vibrate the nest. It takes a few castings, but you hear this loud like splash sound and like sound of something disappearing under the water. It's how far from the water's edge is it? The nest is on the water's edge, so what's your range on scatter screen?
I'm using meta magic to cast it at 60 feet instead of the 30 feet normal range. It's a 10-foot line, so yeah, I'm about 60 feet from the nest, just dropping it at max range.
Quiet for 10 seconds, 20 seconds. And then bursting from the water, Maya, I'm going to pull you guys on this scene. Oh, look. Okay.
Come out,
No.
wherever you are. Oh, I hear the music of the pissing this thing off. Come out, wherever you are.
Guys,
oh, there it is.
Where this thing is bursting out of is basically right at the river's
God.
edge. I don't have the water in the distance, but barbed tail, huge teeth, raptor-sized claws, 12 feet long. It comes skittering up out of the riverbank with very, very impressive speed. Seems very, very fleet of foot. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative. No, I rolled a 2. Aldrich, looks like you might be first to react.
Not rolled yet, sorry.
I didn't roll yet. I was getting my screenshot.
Nice.
Willow, fast as fuck, girl.
So technically, I would be here because I was here. Shit, it's so far away. That's fine. I will move. sure Aldrich's gonna fucking run in there like an asshole, so I guess I'll beat him to it.
You know me so well.
So I technically have 35 movement. And then, so this leads to water?
About 10 feet behind it is the river's edge.
I'm gonna move.
I don't have this thing going up the map, so it's.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna look back at Aldrich, and I'm gonna be like, we don't fucking go closer, cause we ain't trying to drown. And then I will attempt to throw a thing. Turning. It's like I've got so many forks, I gotta find the right one. A miss.
So one move, and a throw.
And a miss.
You're getting counted. It will bring us to Aldrich's turn.
Well, Rage for sure went off earlier, so that will Rage again.
We're a little quiet, sir.
How's that?
Oh, legend.
Alright,
It's a
raging.
little not quiet.
Look at Willow's token. I look at this thing's like hand in its own token and how big its claws are.
I do that with
Yeah,
everything
I'm
that
gonna-
we fight. I'm like, yep, I'm a chicken nugget to this guy. Popcorn chicken to this one.
Okay, this thing eats crocodiles. I mean, come on. 2 moves and you're holding Dizzy.
Morty's gonna ride forward with me. And then I will cast slow on this thing.
You slowing me?
Hopefully.
That's excellent.
I'll raise
Well,
my shield.
even if I fail, it's good. Oh, even if I make it, it's good. Oh, fail. Slowed for a minute.
Get
Excellent.
fucked, boy!
That's my turn.
Nice. That is nice. Oak, you're up.
Yes,
Shit.
I got it back. I don't ever get to do this twice in one night.
Well, if you memorize it twice on your list, you probably will do it more often.
She has a 4th, too. Natural 20.
Damn it.
This thing, fireball erupts into the forest's edge here, right on the riverside. The creature somehow like scuttles backward just enough to like get a lot of its body into the river, and it's unscathed. What is not unscathed is the immense forest fire that you just started all along the river.
Damn, it's gonna make you feel bad.
Yeah. I got hydraulic push. I'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, no, the forest has to burn every once in a while to allow for rebirth. It's part of
Yeah,
nature's
these
process.
trees are too fucking big anyway.
This is why Disney takes no
Fight
fire
fires.
spells for the record.
Oak's like, fireball, fireball. She don't care about wildlife. Just don't kill the animals. Who cares about the homes they need? Just don't kill the animals.
Well, I wasn't thinking about the.
She got super pissy when we came home
I
and
know.
that forest was fucking level.
Fireball the forest just now. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
How
There's
many
water on the other
lumberjacks does
side.
it take to reproduce one fireball?
A generation. But you have one action left, though.
Oh, this is true. I haven't had to move or anything. I guess I will just gooch up and I don't know.
Oh, and you can fireball from 500 feet away.
So you had one action left, Aldrich?
No, I raged and moved up.
Oh,
twice
you
to
raged.
next to you.
I thought that was part of your initiative.
Oh, he's a fighter.
I don't think I have that
Oh, you're a pretend barbarian. That's right.
yet. Yeah.
Say that about his heritage, his
Give me a
clan.
couple levels.
Maya. Do you get that eventually? Is barbarian option? The free
I
range?
don't know. I think I saw it, but it's been so long since we know
I'll move forward a little bit. Maya will start an incantation to cast a spell she has not cast before. She tries to reach inside the creature's mind. And basically give it the illusion that it is being grappled and crushed by an insubstantial.
This might be a little traumatizing. This thing is an apex predator of water. To feel like it might be drowning or being crushed at the depths. Let's see.
Yes, sir.
Fail. Full damage. Feels as though it's being crushed. It's also grabbed.
It gains the grab condition, and it can attempt to escape on its turn.
Nice spell.
Well, it's slowed and grabbed. It's
Wood. Well, it is going to.
It is tough when you only have 2 actions.
I'm gonna roll a DC 11 check here. Because this thing is, it's not mindless, though it's not intelligent. And it is now slowed, it's completely fogged up, it's shaking its head, it's grabbed. It is going to try to break free, and if it succeeds, I'm going to roll that 11 check. I roll against a saving throw?
You roll against my DC for my spell. Just what, 26? At least you don't have to roll it as will anymore. I think you.
No, I was just looking. I'm like, do I roll a will save on that? Well, I rolled
25. Well, you're trying to break my. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not-
it should be what it is, though. I don't know how
Well,
to.
it's my athletic against my athletics. It is.
Grasp
This is
of the deep. Okay.
I need to make an athletics check against your spell DC. So I have plus 20. I'm just going to roll a d20. Oh,
So it's to his spell DC, not
Just a
his
26,
athletics.
yeah, he has plus 20 to escape. I'm just going to roll a d20 plus 20.
Yeah. Cool, man.
And I'm
that
looking for
sounds
a 26.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
rolled it. I was, yeah, I needed a 5 or better.
Yeah, you rolled a 5 first. Oh, I need 6 or better.
Sled. All right, now I'm going to roll this DC 11 flat check. And an apex predator, just I've seen plenty of videos of a wild cat or something. It will sometimes abandon its pursuit of a prey. And then turns, seek its own safety here. 11 or higher. Oh. It uses its last action. 2. 1 was to escape. Its last one. It has a speed of 40. It moves towards the riverbank and disappears beneath the water.
All right, now I'm killing all your children. Because that was the whole point.
Kill all my children?
Well, I wanted you to come at me because I was threatening your children. That wasn't a prey thing.
Everyone I've trained in survival. Give me a survival check.
I'm guessing it has no eggs then.
And not about eggs.
If I had a wall. 5th level, there's Wall of Mirror, and I
Anyone else?
really
Survival
think I'm taking that. I'm a socialite. You want to see my survival check? Oh, Jesus.
Dang! All right. Dizzy. A wounded creature or disoriented creature will probably seek it's a safe place for some time. For this might be at the bottom of the river. For who knows, but you think this thing was nesting during the daytime because it must hunt at night. Its home might still consider safe, but you think this thing may have retreated for now, but will certainly return to its den or its home at what it would feel its safest period, which would be nighttime. This is right outside its den. Its den is like 20 feet to the south of this scene. And the river, basically right along the river's edge. It just disappeared into the river. It didn't go towards its den. It just went into the water.
Yeah. So how far was it from the shore?
20 feet.
Okay.
It's still, I mean, it only had 40 feet of movement, so it...
Yeah. I would like to probably pursue this thing, I'm thinking, but...
The water had slowed. Probably not a terrible idea.
Let me... Fuck. Alright, quickly.
I was trying to grab it because I felt like when it failed that slow, it was gonna run away.
All right, I'm gonna keep it on this scene. So if you want to take movement, we'll keep Anish going. It's moved towards the waters, into the water, disappeared a little bit underneath the surface, but it can't be more than about 20, maybe 25 feet off the riverbank. So this is basically right where it is right near the riverbank.
Yeah. If you let me chase him down, I can maybe bring him back to the surface.
Like where your head's at.
How fast can you go, Diz?
Fast enough? I'm just saying, like, if you want to delay until after I go, it might be easier to not just run up the shore and wait, or I don't know what you were planning on doing, but
In this moment, I think Dizzy has to act so fast. So Dizzy
Yeah.
says he has a plan. Aldrich, are you waiting for him to go or not?
So I will wait.
Yes.
okay.
You see her fiddling with her gloves that she hasn't actually really used or worn yet.
Dizzy, you're on Morty.
I'll charge forward.
Where you at?
Oh.
Morty's free.
Yeah, so I'll use one of my actions to command Morty to move, so he'll get 70 feet of movement total.
Oh, all right.
But when I get to the shore, I would want to check like sort of where is, if I can see this thing, I would target it with this from the shore.
You see a bit of it. You see most of its body is submerged, but you see its head is enough, and you can see this little tail behind it that's going further upriver and across to the other side, like at a slight angle. Is its trajectory. So I need a will save?
It just does it.
Oh,
But so I think it will float to the surface, and then like if it
doesn't
wants,
sink. Okay, so bloop, you see its entire body basically get rose to the surface.
yeah, and then if he wants to swim down, he just has to make a fortitude save against the spell DC. But yeah, that's my turn. There he is.
All right, I'm not going to create an entire separate scene. Assume this creature is now visible, basically, but along 25 feet. So just you have to spend one action to move to the riverbank if you're wanting to use like a ranged attack to try to hit it. It's very
So
visible.
we just basically move back 25 feet.
Don't even worry about it. Just say you're spending an action to move up. It's less token movement. But you can't really hit it with melee because it's currently in grip. Oh, you're not paying through bed.
Alright, well, Willow will in fact move up. And her first action is when she moves up, is first action. Second action is she is going to throw, she's going to reach into her bag of Colden and pull out a chunk of meat. Let me mark it off here. And basically chuck it on the ground in front of her, smelling all good and ripe. And then her last action will be to throw a fork.
Alright, you know what? You guys are spoiled.
What?
Nothing. I like to have visuals for you guys.
Yay!
It's reversed, so angle isn't entirely right, but you guys are pursuing it along the river's edge. There it is, floating on the surface, still slowed.
Wait, that's not the right fork. No, it is the right fork. I crit, so I have fire. That's why I was confused. I forgot about the banner for a second.
27 is the crit?
Yes, the fire is from the banner because I criticaled, not because it's my flaming. It is my returning fork.
All druid.
So there is a little piece of tasty meat on the ground here. Just enough to touch the water.
The creature is swimming this way, basically, like at an angle farther away from you guys.
We'll use 2 actions to get up by Willow. Just in case this thing turns around and tries to eat her. And then I will attempt to intimidate this thing.
Oh.
Give it a fierce glare.
You'll be looking for a 26, sir, and that is enough. Oak.
Oak is going to run up, kind of get up near, and then she's going to give him a wink. And fuck, that's 3 actions.
A wink is 3 actions?
He kinda,
No
The way
way.
we wink.
Are
Yeah.
you trying to get him pregnant with that wink? Holy shit.
You could have leaped into the water and shapeshifted or something. If that's what you're trying to do.
I was gonna sudden charge it, but I have one more super long range, so before I start trying to get weird with my action economy, I'll just burn through some of these longer range spells first.
Exploding earth lands just in front of this creature, hitting the water, and it kind of just it critical saved on its check there and doesn't take any damage. Maya, you're up.
Man, breaks grapple so easy. It's still slowed. Maya's going to concentrate on the Ring of Abadar again. Try and recall another spell.
Your bonded item?
Yes.
Isn't it once per day?
Once per spell level.
Once per spell level.
Yes, I'm recalling a first level spell to try and sure strike again.
Oh, nice. All right.
And I will amp cantrip the phase bolt. She'll reach her hand out once more. Try and put a piercing bolt through this creature.
Ooh, not good.
Ooh, misses.
You roll twice to first strike, right?
Yeah, is it always...
You roll it twice and use a better result.
Oh, I see it. Reroll and keep the new result? Oh, keep the higher result. It really wouldn't matter, would it?
Yeah. That's it. It's a little
You
better.
almost got that hero point back.
I almost got the hero point right.
Critical damage.
Oh, well, yeah. Get pierced.
And I gotta roll double on that. Oh, man.
And that would technically be her turn. I don't know why it doesn't count all three of those actions.
Man. This thing comes ashore. 1-2, it will bite Willow. 3-4, it's gonna bite Aldrich.
But I gave it tasty meat that's free.
Alternative theory is that you're luring it to its death.
Pretty much.
It takes the meat and leaves.
It bites into you, Aldrich, and you take
It worked.
2-2.
I'm luring it
you
to
take
its death.
Wicked 13 points of damage.
I'm luring
But
it
then
to
it will
its
use
death.
its last action to poison tooth. One of its teeth that latched into you breaks off and seems to like burrow deeper inside you. You get bleed, then you get drained 1. And neither can be healed while the tooth remains. Remove the teeth. Removes first aid check. Blah, blah, blah. Only 2 actions, so Dizzy, you're up.
I feel like a sleight of hand would work on that too.
Sleight of hand.
Pull it out
Take the
really
meat.
quick. When no
Does
one's
it?
looking.
Does that require an action? Did we cover this already?
Which one?
The poison tooth?
Oh, it moved and bit. You're right. It is. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. It's slowed. My bad. I can't do that.
Cheating DM.
My bad. I know.
He's making it interesting, so I don't try.
Morty will reposition a little bit, and then I'm gonna cast web, like this, along the shore.
Whoa.
Shit. The frightened didn't auto end either.
Oh.
Is the but the web's Okay. Okay, if it moves, it's gonna make another athletics. Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. That's all my.
In the water, and it kind of like gets a little bit washed away, but some of it falls on the creature, but it hasn't really clung to it or inhibited thus far. Willow, you're up.
Willow's gonna nod over to Dizzy, and she's gonna take some swings. She's gonna twirl her forks in her hand, and she's gonna leap onto. I'm gonna do another grace. I don't know what you want me to roll for it. Have things.
Oh. Give me a leap into the web roll.
Mass and muscle are meaningless when you propel yourself through the air. Only grace and balance matter. Roll an acrobatics check instead of athletics when you jump. Oh, so that's what that is.
Yeah,
Nice.
I wanna fucking mount this thing.
Just give me a tumble through then.
Tumble on top of.
And then, yeah, I kind of want to be like hooking my legs behind his little frilly bit there, you know.
Get off his frilly bit.
I'm not on it. I'm just got my knees buried in there for grip.
Right.
And then I'm gonna proceed to like jam my fork into its neck. I'm gonna do. I got 2 forks in each hand. I've got a thundering and a lightning, and I'm gonna jam the thundering into its neck as a grip so that I don't like let go. And then the other one's gonna be my fucking main hand stabber.
Little thunder, little fire. Let's see it.
So first is the thundering one. That's my grip and fork. That don't seem too good, but it'll work.
Eh.
And I'm gonna keep that one in. If it's got those little fucking lizard ears, I'll aim for that with that one. That seems good. And then I'm gonna re-roll that with a hero point.
You got 2.
And it's skin light. So we'll re-roll with a hero point. Story's gonna tell the story though. So many ways.
Yeah, the story's gonna tell the story.
15 more points of damage.
And that's my turn.
Oh yeah. Aldrich, you're up, sir. This thing is not looking good.
What conditions does this thing have?
Slowed, and it's on fire.
It should be off guard as well.
Only because you were coming through it.
No, if any allies are in,
Oh, they're to them. You
Yes.
and Aldrich are flanking it. Yeah. It should do that automatically. It didn't.
Does it die now?
60 points. Yeah, it's probably gonna die now. It has not that left. Aldrich preemptively shifts to the side and with one slice aims for the neck and just takes the head in one blow and saves time for any after combat stuff to try to we gotta take the head, guys. Nope, done.
post-mortem decapitation is, we don't need to worry about that.
48 more experience points. Ooh. The Kruth is slain.
Cruise.
That was the easiest fight.
Yeah, sad for him to try
Well,
to run
when
away.
you slowed it, and it really
It wasted a turn running away entirely. Well, two actually, yeah. And then you guys pursued it, and you hit it with the float sism. Yeah, dude. I mean, you guys got awesome utility. You guys are crushing it.
I haven't even
Slightly.
been using utility.
About
You
one
guys,
level higher than what you technically should be for this segment, but it's a CR8 creature, and you guys took it almost flawlessly there. So
what it never got to. I don't know if it has any 2-action abilities, but it just never got 2 actions to use anything.
Yeah, I guess the tooth is kind of nasty if you can get that up.
yeah, the two they can do that every time it bites somebody. It wants to like bite and tooth, and it has a reactive with tail only. But I don't
I would say the
think
tail never did anything. Those
Willow
claws.
tumbled
never did.
through. Aldrich didn't move out of any spaces. Dizzy was out of range. It's only it is 15 foot, but I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could have. I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Hit, but you kill. This was actually the scene I had for Anna, in case anyone came over here and hung out with her. This was like her side of the river with the rock and shit.
Oh, that's cool.
So I was like, improv. Immediately think what I can do.
I thought about it.
All right,
How's
great.
everyone doing? Are you... Baldric has got hit?
He just got bit once, I think.
He's fine.
I
He's
think he had some
sturdy.
damage done still from last fight too.
It's 9:30. We need a little 5-minute break, real quick.
Probably. I need to go potty.
Yeah.
Okay,
That sounds good.
let's do it. Break time.
We'll be back in 5, guys.
the siege mechanic stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. One of our players just Doug. He was always just like, so we didn't do a lot of siege. Well, we did. We started using
We
the
did.
fucking.
We did.
We did. All right.
But he likes to dig. Like his solution is digging whenever we have a problem, and I can say it works.
Yeah.
Dig.
You dig under shit, over shit, make holes in weird places.
You dig under that mountain to get over it.
Yeah, he'll dig
Shout
under that mountain.
out to Shy #Jerky.
He'll,
The man, the myth, the
he'll
legend.
dig himself a set of stairs to go up places.
Makes sense. He's a dwarf at heart.
With the
Yeah, the
Cruise
stairs make.
Lane, I got you guys back on the hunting grounds map. What is the destination?
Next.
104 hours, Power World.
It is with all the medicine that was done. I'm gonna say closer to 3 now than it was 130 before.
How long is this expected to last? Is this a day event or several? Or?
The rules were return to the barge before sunrise tomorrow.
Okay.
The barge is preparing to leave at sunrise tomorrow. So and
Okay.
it's up to you.
Besides
When a
White
team
Wolf, I
wants to
don't.
call it quits, I mean,
Have we seen any other signs of the White Wolf around here since just finding the fur?
no. Nope, none.
Yeah. Yeah, we can track it. I'm the socialite here. I suck at all of these skills. These skills you're talking about, I have like 2s and 3s in.
You guys also have 3 heads of creatures that you feel would certainly qualify for the hunt, and there are only 3 total things even mentioned, and those the winners were whoever claims the most.
Well, real quick, can I, piggybacking off of Willow, just ask a squirrel or something to see if they've maybe seen the white wolf? Might be worth just at least checking into while we're here. Still kind of early.
Asking who?
I don't know. Is there a squirrel or a whistle pig or something nearby I can ask? Burb?
There's lots of animals. Give me do you have diplomacy or anything like that?
Somehow, yes. The same bitch who tried to set a cart of furs on fire is also diplomatic. Yes, I will roll that.
This mole. Oh, you're hero pointing that.
I don't know why. I don't know why. And it's not even like I didn't even do well.
This large mole-like creature kind of appears up onto the ground into some like soft soil about 20 feet away from you, and just is like you see some mushrooms growing along the tree bark there, and it's like gathering like moss and eating some stuff. And you turn to what do you say to this thing?
Howdy doody there.
Oi!
Oh wait, oh god, I'm talking to a fucking soccer hooligan?
Eat schoolfish.
How you doing today?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. I got have you seen a white wolf around these parts recently?
You're wanting the special news from the underground.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I don't know yet, so I ain't giving it to you.
What is it going to take for you to give me that news? I am willing to negotiate. Let's go.
What's on the table?
I got a giant goat.
What would I do with a giant goat?
What did you do with the giant goat? You can ride it. It can protect you. It's awesome. It's a status. What?
That big thing won't fit in me tunnel. I can't be taking it home with me.
Okay. Well, anyways, I got a couple of halflings who would take my head off for that. Anyways,
Can you fit in my tunnel? Can I take you home? I'm just joshing you. But the news of the underground is special info around here. I'll give you a sliver of it. Come close. Listen here.
Okay. Oak leans in.
Yeah, there's a white wolf around. It's on the eastern side of the river. Doesn't come around except for at nightfall. You know, because it's, more evil or something.
Is it trying to be evil?
I don't know. I don't just see it. I dig my tunnels and...
Okay. Well, I appreciate your time. If I can ever return a favor, we'll be around. Just holler.
It's always hunting, though, at night time. It's got a big pack to feed.
Okay. Okay. What is it like to hunt? Do you know?
The big things over there that dwell on the plains and the grassy lands. With the horns. Things with lots of meat. Even bears.
Why do I imagine like a rhinoceros?
What the fuck is that?
It's a big thing that lives in a grassy plain and has horns.
Oh, yeah, it probably hunts rhinoceroses then, too.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so we have a wolf that can kill a rhino. All right, well.
But on the east side of a river is where you'll find it. It's living over there, but only if it comes out at night time, as I've said. Oh, here it is. Oh, I've been looking for this right here. He holds up some sort of like mushroom that looks quite dignified, even for, tier standards. And then all right, off with you. Disappears back in his hole.
Wait, he handed me the mushroom?
No, he took it. He gathered
okay.
like some prime specimen.
All right, well, that was easy. And I go back and I just let everyone know that it comes out to hunt on the east side of the river at night, and it can take out a rhinoceros.
What the fuck is a rhinoceros? I don't know where the British came from. That's the third drink. That's what that was.
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
That's the third drink. That's where the accent just fucking gets all wonky.
What about Ronald?
Yeah, I gotta find myself. I'm muting myself for a minute here.
Look at that motherfucking! It's so cute. It's so furry.
A woolly rhinoceros? The fuck?
Yeah. Looks cool, right?
I want one.
You want one?
I so want one. Oh my god.
I mean, kind of. It looks like it has kind eyes, but maybe it's sad because it's impaled all of its friends on accident.
Kind of. I would make it so happy, but it would still look like that, and it would murder things for me.
It would get pool noodles.
It does have 2 horns.
It would use both of them on the things that I hate.
I'm glad you said on the things that you hate.
Yes. I mean, a woolly rhinoceros.
Okay. Do we suspect that maybe the wolf killed the bear? So Matt and I are having a whole side conversation over here and strategizing, and we are coming up with some really wild shit.
Do it at the
Bear looked
table.
like it
Come
ate-
on. Aldrich should be
what?
doing it with us. Come on.
I wasn't supposed to
You're
know what the
arguing
fucking
that-
Dover said because I can't
Yeah,
speak to
he
him.
doesn't know what the conversation was, so I would have to. It'd be on me to ask, I guess.
It looked to me like the bear ate some sort of weird corrupted food thing, and it got chest bursts or parasites that just erupted from its stomach.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
what I remember.
There was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing that took out that Megalosaurus.
Yeah, that bear looked like it got wrecked from the inside out. And all
Okay,
the other bears
well-
We
didn't
think
want
that there was the
it.
Kruth.
We don't talk about
Climbed
that bear
in.
anymore.
What's that, Joey?
Didn't you say we thought it was the Kruth that was climbing out of these things?
The Kruth climbed out of the Megalosaurus here that you guys found at the river's edge near this forest line here.
And that's-
Cannot.
Okay.
Was that like a different type of wound than the bears thing climbing out of the bears? Or was it same? Like it looked like also Kruths coming out of
The decay of the animal and the coloration looked very similar. It was just a different type. It was a bear instead of those big ass elks.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. So, my
So they're-
okay.
Yeah. Are there more Kruths around potentially, do we think?
You haven't seen any sign or nesting grounds of them. The hunters said that this area is not very large, and it's not. I mean, it's not even a half mile across. It's maybe half a mile across. Sorry. Multiple apex predators were spotted. A family that lived in a cabin over here, near where the barge was parked, has been here for many, many years. And one of their family members, this is how the whole hunt started, basically, was found barely alive, and the hunters found them. And the hunters identified multiple big predators in this small region, which was unnatural, not normal to them as it stood. And that's what prompted this whole grand hunt in the first place. Was to try to eliminate these super apex predators in such close proximity, scare them off, kill them, whatever. But it seems that these apex predators, at least the Hydra, perhaps whatever came out of that bear, you guys didn't investigate that, and this Kruth aren't normal to this region at all. The Hydra, you found a massive, like, Megalosaurus elk corpse split open as well.
So we have some time to kill before the wolf comes out, unless we want to go looking for its den. We could turn the heads back in, pop them on the guy's desk or whatever on the boat, and spend some time trying to follow those boot prints that we found, and then, like at nightfall, dusk, head back towards the wolf.
Checking on the wyvern is the other option.
Yeah, maybe save some guy from wyvern talons.
Yeah, I think. Like, is there any reason the boot prints and all of that can't wait until we secure victory? Because this is we're representing our entire kingdom. Like, we need to.
I just think we
Prioritize
secured victory already, but we could.
Well, maybe, but we don't know how
continue
many. Yeah, we don't know how many
We want to make a name for
like
ourselves.
predators are out here.
That's true. We're gonna break.
Like, we only know.
We're not here to win. We're here to
but-
win.
We're here to break records. We're here to win.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We've already won, probably.
So where from? Where to from here? 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
We have plenty of time before nightfall.
I'm not angry at the idea of dropping some heads off, and
Yeah, I mean, they fit in my bag and all, but we can only fit so many in here if we keep
All
taking
right,
them.
so we're heading back to the barge.
Sure.
Sounds like it. Just take the river all the way, I think, because we haven't really gone this way yet.
You just wanted to pass by her again.
Absolutely, that's the worst part about this plan.
You're moving quick, and they're figuring out what I was
Maya.
going to say. But, no,
Maya waves.
there's a significant amount of not so much taunting, but I heard the sounds of yelling. Were you victorious? Did you find what you were looking for?
I'll just hold up 3 fingers.
Hold up some heads.
You're gonna take the heads out of my bag? I want to see Maya do that.
No, I'm asking.
No, they're fucking heavy as shit. My little tiny hands aren't lifting these things out of here.
Hydra, that's the Kruth. What the fuck is that?
It's a plant hydra.
Noted. Takes out a little journal and looks like pretty quickly makes a little sketch and some notes of the thing that you just presented to her. Well, with 3 kills, I'd say you guys are the winner. Congratulations.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
We ain't won till our land is clear.
There's still plenty of time before morning.
Well, from what I understand, this is not your land. I don't think the hunters have fared too well, though. I've been watching the conflict with the wyvern, and 2 have fallen from such vicious heights in the sky. I'm sure the bodies are broken amongst the trees or somewhere over there amongst the cliffside. It looked like a terrible fall, several hundred feet. But I think the wyvern fell. I seen some arrow strike true from beneath the tree line, and it was like a movie. This is what hunting's all about. The wyvern, it was green and magnificent, though rather blood-covered in the end. But I seen it fall from the sky and also crash into the tree line. So I think they were victorious.
But at what cost?
Cost? They claimed victory over the creature. Cost doesn't matter.
We're actually fairly close at this point, right?
Yeah, I mean the river's 75, 100 feet away.
I think I'm gonna go over there and get some fruit. Take her up on that office.
The river is slow moving through here. I mean, no.
Oh,
You guys are
I'm gonna
800.
teleport across.
Okay. Dimension door.
Warp step.
Oh. All right.
It's move twice. 25, 25 is 50 plus 10, 10. 75.
All right. Barely. Yep. Your parry ankles, little boots, water there, but good enough.
While they're eating fruit and like gabbing, can I look for any tracks of any other predators that we haven't encountered?
Give me a survival check. Absolutely, dude.
Of course, I can't stay very long.
Every
That is
once in a
very-
while, you will find a white tuft of hair caught in a branch, or you also find a number of like gray and black hairs, light and looks like wolf hair. perhaps like a pact moved through this copse of trees here in the last several days.
Can I make out like a number of wolves?
Half a dozen or less. All of them seem larger than your normal wolf, though. Their paws are, you put them down to your hand, and your hand is basically about the size of each one of their paw prints.
All right.
You've encountered some creatures, very big wolves before. They're called wargs. And this looks like a pack of wargs led by a very intelligent hunter. Something you guys are not too unfamiliar with. And you guys head back to the barge, and
Yes,
Maya
I'll return to
stays
the
with
group.
Anna.
No, I'll return to the group once they start moving.
Well, you're there with Anna, and what do you want to? Anything you want to say to her while you're
I
there?
just
Or
make some small talk and have some drinks.
mentioned grapes. Let me
Some
get you a
fruit.
bowl. And she goes over, and you see this insulated, like almost like cooler box, like a medieval igloo. You're not there's like it's made of metal and another material, and you can hear like ice rustle, and she pulls out a fresh like quart of grapes and plucks them off for you, and she snaps her fingers a few times and good. Please get him a chair. And
Oh, I can't stay too long. I've got to get going, but it is so inhospitable here.
why can't you stay? Where are you going?
Oh, well, of course, there's still fun to be had.
Here's the spyglass. Watch your party from here. I'm sure they'll be back. You guys are traipsing all over the valley doing whatever it is that you guys are doing, winning the tournament and hunt and all that. Here's a spyglass. You can observe them from here. So relax. Eat your grapes. Here, gourd. Lotion. On her feet immediately.
I suppose I can spare a little bit of time. It is not even dark yet.
6'4", rather strapping middle-aged gentleman comes and starts removing your boots and squirts lotion and oil and starts giving you a foot massage while you eat grapes and spyglass on your companions from the distance here.
This is pretty nice.
This is the adventurous life, Maya. This is
I
what
do
it's all
also
about.
have my own spyglass, but this is fun.
Living vicariously through others.
Oh, but living just through yourself it's amazing. You have plenty of ability, I'm sure.
Well, I wouldn't gotten my feet wet coming across the river, that's for sure.
Well, you know what we do for some water and fruit, right?
Back at the barge there, you guys meet with Jamal and barge up amongst the northern river bank there. Hello, lords and ladies of Brackenwood. You have returned. And it is early. The sun is still high in the sky.
Yeah, we're overachievers.
Still high in the sky.
We're running
have to
out
come-
of room in our bag for the heads.
Yeah.
You've claimed
We're actually
many
going out for extra
victories
credit.
already. I have heard tale of the Hydra from Jelaya and Adina. What else have you found?
I'll hold it open.
But my own hunters have not yet returned from the conflict with the wyvern creature that dominates the cliff sides here.
I'll hold it open for like Aldrich to pull the heads out.
I'll just pull 2 out at once.
Dang, he unzips all the way. Hydra head. Oh, there the Hydra as expected. Oh, that is new. It's like a Hydra, but it has. But is that a giant fly trap?
It's a plant hydra, obviously.
Well, its mouth is a little bit bigger actually than the Hydra's mouth. I suppose this counts. Oh, and there is the Cruth. That is 3 heads. We will see what my own hunters would return with, but they have quite the challenge ahead of them, as the sisters have already forfeited their right of hunting any longer.
What? What happened?
They nearly
Oh
died.
yeah, that's right. They almost got. Never mind.
They nearly got by the Hydra. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think they would quit after that. Okay.
And what is the plan from here?
Thinking maybe we should check on your hunters.
No.
They might need help carrying their
I had
quarry back.
All of the Embeth travelers take an oath. They cannot fall their quarry. They will understand in their death that their quarry was stronger than them, and that they were the hunted, not the hunters. It is an Embeth traveler's not wish, but glorious death that we hope will sometime befall us about hunting a beast that is eventually more powerful than us. When the hunters become the hunted.
Well, I think they'll be returning with some good news for you then.
News for sure, yeah.
You know something of the travelers.
I don't know, but when we were doing some scouting, we saw a wyvern with something in its claws flying real high up there. So
Annamede said she saw 2 of your boys falling.
Good thing that there are 4 of them and they rely on teamwork. Hopefully they would have recovered their allies. Do you wish to relax and bask in your victory that you have likely surely claimed?
we can't waste good daylight. We might go see if there's anything else unnatural around here, or might do some other investigating.
Well, don't let me stop you. Go claim your glory.
I did have one question for you. We noticed a mooring up the river. Seemed like a boat stopped by, maybe like 10 people. Did you happen to hear of anyone passing through recently? Would have been a couple weeks ago.
Beyond this island, no. I mean, it is not entirely unheard of sometimes weird random travelers coming downriver. But they do not stop here. It is a very dangerous place.
Yeah.
They continue downriver and seek the hook tongue. Sorry, your lake.
Yeah.
No, hook tongue Sluice a swamp. Tuskwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Gundren flows right into the Tuskwater.
And then we noticed, I'll kind of like tell him the whole thing we found upriver with the rotten plants and the ritual, and ask him if he would have seen potentially this like lone traveler that we were going to potentially follow his tracks? Like if he stopped by the lodge or something like that.
No, this is also news to me. When we heard of the family's death and attack by a creature, I sent 3 hunters in to investigate. We investigated the cabin, and we went up to the river, basically like pings up to here, like kind of like close to where you guys seen the bear. They took like the path up. They seen a flying wyvern. They seen some other shenanigans. They seen they seen apex predator signs. They kind of like fell back and then told Jamal, and then he orchestrated the grand hunt.
Gotcha.
You saying that there have been travelers here in this region recently?
Well, someone did some kind of powerful ritual that could be related to all this, but that's really all we know.
When you say related or to all of this, you mean the predators being in the region?
Exactly. At least I think it could be related, because it's certainly not normal.
So what you are saying is these creatures could be unnatural. They shouldn't be here.
Does it seem natural to you?
No,
I've
this new information you are telling me, little sire, little lord.
I've never seen so many terrifying beasts so close to each other. They would.
I did not get very far off the boat. I only relied on what my hunters have seen, and they said wyvern and Kruth and possible Hydra sighting. Yes, I thought it was very weird and unnatural. So I was looking for people to help me hunt the region and eliminate the threats. But if what you're saying is the creatures themselves, or there's
I think something is drawing them here. Maybe something.
it is not just a coincidence that these 3 creatures are here. Then
4, because we got the plant hydra.
4
And
creatures, or
There's
5
the warg
creatures.
too. Don't forget the warg.
Oh yeah, but that one's been here before. Then I can't really put that there. That's
Yeah, but it wasn't like here.
no, but you know that's our fucking ward.
Well, yeah. Wait. I'll give her a look.
That one on the rocks has chosen not to hunt or at all. With what you've said, maybe I've had a change of heart. Would you be willing to investigate the Embath Traveler's quarry and see if they are okay? They've hunted a dozen wyverns between the 4 of them.
Yeah, we'll go check on them. We won't interfere with their hunt if they don't want to do that. We'll respect their quarry.
I think this hunt might need to come to an end. It is with what you are saying, way more than just a hunt. But there will be no glory diminished. 3 heads on the barge, but sun still high in the sky. Your victory is all but assured.
Well, I didn't mean to frighten you, but we'll go check on them.
It's 10:15. I think we normally call it 10:30-ish. Where are you guys at? Status? Time check, everybody.
I mean,
good, but we don't need to start a huge thing, I think, if that's what this is going to be.
I second what he said.
Yep, that works for me.
I don't work Mondays, so I don't want to.
You bitch.
Monday might be one of my busiest days.
Tuesday is my busiest day because I don't work Mondays, but
This week is going to be a killer. There were big projects that I've been running for the last couple of months. That is due Friday.
You guys head to go check on the Embath Travelers. You guys get a few hundred yards You hear the sounds of like a conflict being resolved. You hear multiple voices. All of them sound pretty solemn. You guys eventually come upon a clearing deeper within. There's a crashed green scaled wyvern in the tree line here. Easily 30-40% bigger than any wyvern that you guys have seen before. Green scaled, immense claws, mouth dripping with poison, tail stingers. Very, very powerful looking wyvern. The hunters are absolutely torn to shit. There were 4 that went in. 2 are still standing. 1 is unconscious and seems to be stabilized. The 4th, the way you guys come into the site is wrapped in. They're dead. They haven't even moved towards the wyvern to like claim its head or anything like that. You come upon them in a state of stabilizing and securing their fallen companion, and I think that's right where we'll call it right here. They were victorious. One of them is definitively dead, non-recoverable, unless powerful magic or rituals are done.
Probably the chew toy we saw in its claw.
A third looks pretty mangled, not dying, but unconscious at 0. 2 are basically at 10 hit points or less. This thing fucks them up.
Sweet. All right, guys. Well, with that, we will call it. I'm gonna send us into a raid if anybody wants to hop in and join us as we join Revenge of Divinity as they build in a parallel dimension their own kingdom.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
do it.
currently they're trying to stealth mode into a village.
Oh, what village?
The reptile, the lizard people. Yeah,
Okay, yep. They're in the river.
I don't. Yeah, they're in the river.
So you guys had actually established diplomatic relations with them before you passed through here. Oh yeah, they're in the hut. They're about to do the wisp. They're doing the wisp.
They're.
Oh.
Yeah, they were all just like. Someone asked, "Have you started the fight yet?" And I was like, "Oh, here we go."
Yep, this is the wisp that you guys fucking caught coming out of the tunnel, or the roof. Dizzy did some shit. Fion did some awesome stuff right here.
Yep. We did some illusion, just like trying to fake magic